Oh yeah, beautiful. Welcome back to Rich Words Music, where we're at 42 Gear Street at Henning Pauling's place in the middle of Germany, and I've been joined by my wonderful guest and good friend, it's Krenar Cilku.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thanks so much for coming on, because what we're doing today is something a little bit special, and it's right up your street, because as you'll see here, I have a beautiful custom-made Maybach guitar on my lap. Krenar has one too. There's a couple of others dotted around the room. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to get Krenar to play his dulcet, jazzy, bluesy tones through a bunch of them just very quickly so we can get a feel for these guitars, because I will have a companion piece, a second video, an interview with the master builder, Nick Page, where he'll tell us all about the specifics, the features and so on, the pricing, his philosophy behind making the guitars and all that kind of stuff. So for this video, just kick back, relax and listen to Krenar play, and we'll talk a little bit about them, and that's basically it. You happy to do it?
100%.
All right.
100%. These guitars are just amazing. I think Nick has mastered the Paisley thing, and he's doing a great job with everything he does when it comes to building a guitar. I've had a Little Wing custom shop Nick Page on my channel. I had it for like 3 weeks, and I couldn't stop playing it because it was amazing.
The Little Wing model is sort of the semi-acoustic single cutaway shape.
Yeah, and that was a non-cutaway one.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. It was just like a piece of art.
Yeah.
So it was all brown, all mahogany. It was great. It's
yeah.
Like one of the coolest guitars I've ever had in my possession.
Yeah. So Maybach guitars, there's two versions of them essentially. Yeah. The standard ones, which are made in the Czech Republic, and the Masterbuilt Nick Page ones.
Yeah.
And Nick is based in Austria or Germany?
Right now he's based in Austria, but he's moving back to Germany soon.
Yeah, okay, there we go. So they're made in Austria or made in Germany. They're made to the best of the possible best in terms of specs, in terms of pickups, in terms of everything.
Yeah. And Nick is a really cool guy. He drives an old-timer.
It's like a late 60s Mustang, I would guess, with also a custom paint job.
Yeah.
I've got pics of it. Maybe I can blend that in. But yeah.
He took me for a ride in it.
Did he?
Yeah, and he just pumped the gas, and it was one of the best feelings ever. It was really cool.
I need him to take me for a ride as well before this event's over.
Yeah.
But let's take a ride in these bad boys first. That was a good little segue, wasn't it? So this one is the classic sort of shell pink T style of guitar, beautiful paisley finish, really fat flame maple neck.
Yeah, we got to show the back. Yeah,
beautiful, beautiful instrument. And Krenar, your playing does it wonderful justice. So let's hear that back.
I appreciate that. All right, so neck pickup, and we're running through the Blackstar St. James 6L6 version, and let me tell you something, Blackstar has done a great thing with these St. James.
I totally agree. It's my first time playing them. I first saw them at the NAMM show in June in Los Angeles. Wanted to play them, but couldn't ever get to the booth, and I was also working, so I shouldn't have done that anyway. But yeah, I've got to play them here, and they're fantastic little amps, and so light. So yeah, very cool. It's the clean channel with a smidgen of reverb, and if we want to do a bit of crunch, we've got a pedal on the floor here as well. It's the Blue by Volta.
That's very special as well. So Volta is a small builder in the south of Italy, and these are all handmade pedals. And first of all, they look amazing, and they sound immaculate. I did a video with Adam Steele about compressors, and we had his compressors, which is an expressor, and it has a coffee thing in it. It's amazing. Like he really thinks these through, and everyone that plays them, they're like, whoa, this is the best pedal ever. So we have that for some drive.
Awesome. Let's hear it.
All right. Bridge pickup.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What pickups are in that one? Do you know?
So the thing about Maybach guitars, like the standards, the production line, they come with amber pickups, and they're made in Germany. So the humbuckers are amber Spirit of 59s, and then they have different kinds of pickups. Talking about amber Spirit of 59s, I know for a fact that those are PAF pickups, but they're made to look like gold foils, because that's what Nick likes. But he likes the tone of a PAF, so he doesn't just like go for the gold foil just for the looks and then lose the tone. He gets both of them just the way he wants to.
Yeah.
And that's why it shows in the price, because these guitars are not affordable.
No, they're boutique instruments. Let's
Boutique
call
instrument.
it that. Yeah, exactly.
But then you have
custom
the
shop prices for unique one-offs.
But then you have the production line of Maybachs, which, in my experience, they're like custom shop level if you compare them to the big G and F.
Yeah, and here we have one of the standard production line Lesters, and they come in at between 15 and 2,500 euros, maybe something like that. So,
exactly. So a T style would be 1,700, and that's compared to like the American-made F type, like the Professional 2. I said it. They're the same price, but the quality is way different. I mean, it's a custom shop guitar. Yeah. Even the production line, because they have aging, they have really nice parts. Godo made in Japan mostly, pickups made in Germany, and they're really, really nice guitars. That's all I have to say, actually.
And that's all you need to say.
Yeah.
Everything else will be in the interview with Nick. Let's hear this one with a bit of drive, and then we'll whip round the other guitars.
Yes, let me turn on
the blue.
Yeah. And it's called a fine class overdrive. And that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Really, really nice. Really
that
spanky,
sounds really nice.
Love that.
Yeah.
Let's swap over to this one. Same body shape, but we've got those PAF humbucker style pickups, and obviously a different aesthetic and a bit of vibrato going on. I'll just flip this one over as well so you can see that the back on this is much more standard looking. But look, we've got a beautiful sort of paisley designed backplate as well.
That's done handmade by Nick as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me... Cable.
Can I pull this one out?
Yeah.
The weights are great on these, by the way. This is what, I don't know, American weights, 7 pounds or something like that. Really, really comfy.
I don't know what 7 pounds means.
3 and a bit kilograms, maybe. But a nice weight, you know, a light guitar.
Yeah.
The one thing that I will say is that if you dig a chunky neck, you will love the necks on these because they are super massive. Really, really fat. Really, really vintage.
Especially on that Lester, it's huge. That's what she said.
Indeed. And that's coming up next, and it's actually a very good companion piece to the T-style that you've got there. Let's look at the back of this one.
If you have 10 grand that you want to spend,
are these about 10k? Is that 10k for the
both?
pair?
I guess.
That's a pretty fine pair, which she didn't say. I apologise to my regular viewers. It's normally a family fun show.
Yeah. What can I say?
I don't think you need to say anything. I just think you need to play it clean as well.
Yeah, I'll do that.
People at home can make up their own minds.
Yeah.
I'm blown away by that. What a...
Yeah.
That is a lovely tone.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wanted to go even more Gibson-esque in terms of tonality, but with a similar vibe, you'd go for this one. So let's whip across to this one. I do apologise again that we're having to go through very quickly with these guitars, but this being 42GS4, we have a tight time schedule to adhere to, and we're running out of time, as the man whose arm is just off camera there with a clock is telling me.
We're going to get it soon.
Again,
Sounds good.
what
Feels good.
Exceptional tone. The neck is huge on that one.
Yeah.
Even bigger than the others.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's the neck on that one?
Slightly smaller, and the neck on this one has a thicker poly finish. So more in the kind of, I guess you would say.
Is it poly?
Gibson
I don't think
tradition.
it's poly.
It's probably not poly. It's probably nitro. Actually. Yeah.
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 Because like I don't think you can get the checking like that on poly.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably exactly right. So there we go. But Nick's going to tell me all about this in the next video, the companion piece. Let's quickly go into this one so we hear the difference between the Masterbuilt and the standard. And then we just have one guitar left to your right there. And then we're done with this.
Is this? So how many minutes do we have left?
0.
Oh,
It's okay. Carry on.
You have two swells, so you can go over a little.
Yeah, we can go over a tiny bit. It's all right. Is Hosk already there?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Rich Bischoff there?
I'm right here.
Ah, perfect.
What do you do?
whoa.
It does that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's the production line model.
Yeah. Having played the production line model and the Masterbuilt, what would you say kind of your first impressions of the differences are in terms of the playability?
They feel completely similar, in my opinion.
Completely similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Can you say completely similar?
Well, you can now.
Okay, it's a thing now.
You've coined a new phrase. So yeah, I mean, a lot of it is also in the aesthetics
Yeah.
of this and the different woods that are built. But I think it's a step up in that way. But the production line guitars are also exceptional in
Yes. Yeah, that's how you say it.
But other than that, they're completely similar.
Yeah, totally,
Yeah.
totally. But
Alright.
you can tell that there's a lot of time put into something like
Absolutely, yeah. Right. So you give me this one, and you
Yeah.
pick up the double cutaway over there, and we'll hear that one, and then we'll move on.
The
to
double
next.
cutaway.
Do you want to whip the jack out?
See, stupid YouTube, man.
Yeah. Too many guitars in this video. That was our problem.
This has a way smaller neck. I'm having too much fun.
You need to take that one home with you.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's the thing, yeah. And you were telling me off camera that you might be attempting to purchase one of these guitars, or at least acquire one of these guitars in a certain
Well,
way.
that's so. I was just eating. We're eating dinner, and then I see Nick, and he's like, "Let me tell you what. If you get a Maybach tattoo like this big, I'll build you anything you want. I was like, yeah, I'll get it. And then Gabriel, who's Tony's son, and Tony is the owner of Maybach, he actually asked Tony last night. He called him and he was like, listen, we did this joke and Krenar said he might get the tattoo. And Tony said, well, if he gets it, then he's going to get his guitar. So you might see me with a Maybach tattoo very soon.
So you're allowed to choose the size of the tattoo. Are they allowed to choose where you get it?
We didn't mention that. We didn't mention that, but yeah, I'm open.
Okay. Kids, don't try this at home. Don't go getting tattoos of guitars that you'd like and calling companies that you'd like to get free guitars from, because it will never work.
It might work for
in
me.
this case. We'll find out in the future on Krenar's channel, and I will ask Nick Page about it in the interview.
Yeah.
But yeah, Krenar, thank you so much for going through these Maybachs very quickly with us.
Dude, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure for me to hear you play as well. And I hope you guys at home enjoyed it as well. Make sure that you check out Krenar's channel. I'll have it linked down there in the description to this video. Make sure that you check out Nick Page and Maybach and all of the different ranges. And of course, the interview that I have with Nick Page in more detail. More speech, more info about the specs and the prices and the stories behind these guitars. The link to that is going to be in the description too. A final thank you to Henning Pauly and the production staff and everybody else involved in putting on 42 Gear Street 4. It's been a wonderful event. Make sure to check out the hashtag 42GS4 to see all of the other videos from all of the other great YouTubers who have been here at the event. But that's been it for today's video then. I've been Rich for Rich Words Music, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.